Hello, and welcome back to ManaTutor MTG, where we open up all the vintage MTG boxes you haven't been able to get your hands on. Today, I have quite the assortment of small items within this box from all different kinds of sets. So let's open this up. So this was bought from one seller's collection. I did not buy out their whole collection. I bought a bunch of smalls from them that they were looking to get rid of. But we have all sorts of different kinds of items as well in here. So I think if you're into looking at the variety of vintage MTG, I have an address that I need to blur out. You'll be excited about this one. Alright, so we're layered up here with some protection from box cutters and some space fillers. Alright. Well, it's packaged up almost like it'd be a booster box, but I know that there's small items in here. Oh, alright. Gonna need to do some surgery here. Don't want to cut into it. All right. Got more. Well, I will say they packaged it up well. Many layers. Was not intending this to be a long video, but the opening might take a little while. Alright, for those that follow along with the channel, you'll see I don't tend to invest in individual cards. I only invest in sealed product. But we have a variety of sealed items here. Alright. And here they are. So we got some World Championship decks. For those that haven't seen these are pre-constructed decks with backs that usually look kind of like this here. This one is Brian Hacker. I think this is from 1998. It should, yep, in the Seattle World Championships 1998 there. People have started using, so these decks were, you know, not cheap back in the day. I don't know if there's a MSRP, but they're much cheaper than they are now. It's because they are technically proxy cards. They were cheap for a long time, just like the International Collector's Edition and Collector's Edition cards were also proxies, but they are official Wizards printings, and so they went up in value over time as people started to allow official Wizards printings in Commander. And so we have, yeah, the Brian Hacker deck. I actually bought 2 of them. I will get multiples sometimes for the right deal. So I got another one. And then we have real cards, not proxies, the Urza Saga Tournament Pack, Tournament Pack 75 additional cards. For some advice, these are a lot better to buy than the booster packs of Urza Saga. And don't get me wrong, I love Urza Saga booster packs. I'm just saying for the value you get compared to the price, because a tournament pack is around like $600 or so. I've seen them go up to as high as $700 and as low as about $500, but usually around $600 these days. But if you think about it, the booster packs will tend to go for around like $250 or so, and so there's 3 rares inside of each one of these, whereas in a booster pack there's only 1 rare. So if you were to buy 3 different booster packs, it would cost you about $750, where you can get one of these for about $600. So quite a bit of price savings for the value. Again, you're mostly paying for rares when you open up packs. So I recommend doing the tournament packs over the booster packs. Of course, if you don't have $600 to throw down and you only have $250 booster pack is just fine, but you're getting a better bang for your buck with these tournament packs. So just a little heads up. I think this is the set that has the biggest price difference between tournament pack and booster packs, and it almost always makes sense to do the tournament packs. I have plenty for sale for $600 on both eBay and on Facebook, so give it a look. And then I have a theme deck. So this one is real cards, but pre-constructed, right? Most of you probably know what these theme decks are. They are guaranteed the same cards in each one of these. This one is particularly the Migraine pre-constructed deck, but you can play with these cards in tournament-sanctioned events. And yep, looks to be well sealed there. So that's Stronghold. And then we have another Urza Saga deck, but this one is also a pre-constructed deck, so not, whereas the tournament pack has random cards in there where we don't know we're going to open, the Plague is a pre-constructed deck from Urza Saga. Still quite pricey. These old theme decks, like these Urza Saga ones, are typically above $100, and I think, yeah, this one was right around $100 or so. Don't remember exactly. But yeah, so those are all the different small items we bought today. Kind of a bit of a variety, but all from our old, most cherished sets. Stronghold was such a great set. Urza Saga, great set. And the World Championships items are just really cool. Like, it's really fun to think you can just open these and you can play the same deck that a world champion played back in the day. And it's cool to go through those old cards, nostalgia. And these are also really highly collectible. Not just because people open them up to play with in Commander, but if you think about it, these were the best decks at their time in history, so back in 1998. A lot of powerful cards, a lot of really cool nostalgic cards, and I tend to like to collect the big boxes of these theme decks. And I'm not the only one. I've in recent transactions, I think I have sold out of all those big boxes of these theme decks. Display boxes, but got quite a bit of demand for those. So that's all for today in terms of the opening. Just wanted to show you some of those old variety of items. I've also been playing a lot of Draft on Phyrexia All B1, which is pretty fun. I will warn that not all the colors are good this time around, so I don't think the drafts are as fun as they were in Brothers War. Was actually one of my favorite ones, even though I talked about it less than Dominaria United, which was another good set that was like even across all the different colors. But I reached Mythic after half a week or so of playing Phyrexia All B1, and you can see some of my draft videos in my previous videos, but and I also recently beat my one of my idols. His name is 2Duck Cubed. He hosts a podcast called Mystical Dispute. Highly recommend checking it out. Type Mystical Dispute MTG podcast into Google. You'll give it a find. And played him and beat him in a match. I still think he's better than me. I think I'm pretty good, but got lucky against him and played a good match. So enjoyed that. Anyway, that's all for today. See you next time. Bye-bye.